hearers,
kí a má jẹ́ olùgbọ́ nìkan.
but give us grace to take the pains to be doers of your word.
Fún wa ní oore ọ̀fẹ́ láti ṣe olùṣe ọ̀rọ̀ rẹ.
Thank you for answered prayers.
A dúpẹ́ nítorí pé ẹ ti dáhùn àdúrà
In
wa.
Jesus' mighty name, we have prayed.
Ní orúkọ ńlá Jésù la gbàdúrà.
The title of my message is You Have Need of Patience.
Àkórí ìwàásù mi tòní ni o nílò sùúrù.
And it's taken from Hebrews chapter 10.
Láti inú ìwé Hébérù orí 10 láti mú àkórí yìí jáde.
We'll look at it from verse 35.
Láti ẹsẹ̀ karùndínlógójì.
Cast not away therefore your confidence, which has great recompense of reward.
Nítorí náà, ẹ má ṣe gbé ìgboyà yín sọnù, èyí tí ó ní èrè ńlá.
For you have need of patience, that after you have done the will of God, you might receive the promise.
Nítorí ẹ̀yin kò lè ṣaláìní sùúrù, nítorí ìgbà tí ẹ bá ti ṣe ìfẹ́ Ọlọ́run tán, kí ẹ̀yin kí ó lè gba ìlérí náà.
For yet a little while, and he that shall come will come and will not tarry.
Nítorí níwọ̀n ìgbà díẹ̀ sí, ẹni náà tí ń bọ̀ yóò dé, kì yóò sì jáfara.
Now the just shall live by faith, but if any man draw back, my soul shall have no pleasure in him.
Ṣùgbọ́n olódodo ni yóò yè nípa ìgbàgbọ́ rẹ̀. Ṣùgbọ́n bí ẹnikẹ́ni bá fà sẹ́yìn, ọkàn mi kò ní dídùn sí i.
But we are not of them who draw back unto perdition, but of them that believe to the saving of the soul.
Ṣùgbọ́n àwa kò sí nínú àwọn tí ń fà sẹ́yìn sínú ègbé, bí kò ṣe nínú àwọn tí ó gbàgbọ́ sí ìgbàlà ọkàn.
He said, you have need of patience.
Ó ní o nílò sùúrù.
And what is patience?
Kí ni ìtumọ̀ sùúrù tí à ń sọ yìí?
Patience is ability to wait for results without changing adversely.
Sùúrù túmọ̀ sí kí ènìyàn dúró de ohun tí ó ń retí láì yí èrò ìṣe ìwà rẹ̀ padà sí ọ̀nà tí ò dáa.
That is, you wait until you get positive expected results without going negative, going ungodly, without compromising, without changing.
Èyí ni pé wàá dúró de èsì tó ń retí yẹn láì ṣe wípé ó lọ lo ọ̀nà àlùmọ̀kọ́rọ́ yín àbí ó lọ ọ̀nà tí ò tọ́ àbó yíwà àti èrò àti ìṣe rẹ̀ padà sí èyí tí ò dáa.
Patience is not just waiting.
Tí a bá ń sọ nípa sùúrù kì í ṣe pé ká kàn máa dúró ká máa retí nìkan o.
Some people wait to get fruit of the womb, but before the fruit of the womb will come, maybe 20 years, maybe 10 years, maybe 5 years. In that time of waiting, they were waiting, but they cursed God, they abused church, they went to meet herbalists. You will say they waited, but they were not patient.
Àwọn kan lóòótọ́ wọ́n dúró bóyá bí ọdún mẹ́wàá kí wọ́n tó rí ọmọ bí. Ṣùgbọ́n nígbà tí wọ́n ń dúró yẹn, wọ́n ti gbé oríṣiríṣi ìgbésẹ̀ tí ó tọ́. Wọ́n ti jẹ àsèjẹ látọ̀dọ̀ babaláwo. Wọ́n ti mu mímu. Wọ́n ti ṣe oríṣiríṣi ohun tí ò tọ́ tí ò yẹ kí ọmọ Ọlọ́run ṣe.
Maybe they are waiting for husband or wife.
Bóyá ọkọ tàbí aya ni àwọn ń retí láti ọ̀dọ̀ Ọlọ́run.
And while waiting, they have been sleeping with different men or women, and they had to abort different pregnancies. Yet they waited for 10 years, for 20 years, but in between they have committed so many atrocities. They waited, but they were not patient.
Bóyá ọmọ ni wọ́n tilẹ̀ ń retí àbí ọkọ ni wọ́n ń retí àbí ìyàwó bí wọ́n ṣe ń retí yẹn wọ́n ti wá ń lọ bá oríṣiríṣi ọkùnrin sùn. Ṣèbí mi ṣáàtì rẹ̀ ní gbé mi sílé, ẹni tó bá wá àti àmà gbádùn ara wa. Oríṣiríṣi ìgbésẹ̀ ìbálòpọ̀ tí ò tọ́ wọ́n tẹ̀ lóyún bẹ́ẹ̀ wọ́n bà á jẹ́ pé àmì tí ìlọ́kọ wọn gbọ́dọ̀ gbogbo irú ìyẹn kọ́ là ń pè ní sùúrù.
So waiting is different from patience.
Tí a bá sọ pé èèyàn dúró ó yàtọ̀ sí pé ó ń fi sùúrù dúró dé.
There are people that they will say she has tried now, at least she has been waiting till this age and she's not yet married.
Àwọn kan wá ní ó mà tẹ̀ ti gbìyànjú títí dọmọdún yìí tí ó dẹ̀ ti ṣègbéyàwó ó ti gbìyànjú.
After all, up till now, she doesn't have any child. She's not sleeping in any man's house.
Èyí náà mọ̀ pé kò ṣáà tí ì bímọ bí ó ṣe tí ì ṣègbéyàwó yẹn kò lọ lọkùnrin kankan lọ sùn.
They say she doesn't have any child and she's not yet sleeping in any man's house.
kò tí ì ní ọmọ o, kò dẹ̀ lọ sí ilé ọkùnrin kankan lọ máa sùn bẹ̀.
But during that long wait,
ṣùgbọ́n bí ó ṣe dúró yẹn tó dàbí pé àkókò yẹn ń pẹ́ lọ.
she has said so many things against God,
ó ti sọ oríṣiríṣi ọ̀rọ̀ àlùfàǹṣá sí Ọlọ́run,
against church,
sí ìjọ Ọlọ́run,
against pastors.
sí olùdáàbòbò ẹ̀.
She has caused problem with so many people's relationships. She has said so many negative things, caused problem with many people.
ó ti sọ ìsọkúsọ ọ̀rọ̀ sí àwọn èèyàn, ó ti da ìbádọ́rẹ̀ẹ́ ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ àwọn ènìyàn rú nígbà tó
She waited, but she was not patient.
ó sì dúró. ṣùgbọ́n rẹ̀ níbẹ̀ ó dúró ní kò fi sùúrù dúró.
What about those who, while waiting, get so depressed?
àwọn tó jẹ́ pé nígbà tí wọ́n dúró yẹn ìrẹ̀wẹ̀sì ọkàn ìbànújẹ́ ọkàn ó ti mú wọn lọlẹ̀ pátápátá.
And in the course of that period, they went into alcohol consumption, getting drunk, smoking, Indian hemp, just to get into high feelings so that they can forget their problem.
bí wọ́n ṣe ń dúró tiwọn ìbànújẹ́ dé ìrònú dé wọ́n wá wò pé kí ni mo dé tiẹ̀ fi dúró àmì sókè kí ọkàn yìí má rẹ̀wẹ̀sì mọ́ wọ́n lọ bẹ̀ sí mọtí wọ́n mu gbó wọ́n mu sìgá pé ìyẹn àti ẹ̀túrú mi sókè díẹ̀ mi ní rántí ìṣòro màá fọtí parẹ́.
So that is why I say that what you do during your waiting period defines patience more than the length of waiting.
ìdí nìyẹn tí mo fi sọ pé ohun tó o bá ṣe ní àkókò tó o dúró de Olúwa yẹn ló máa sọ bóyá o fi sùúrù dúró dé.
Somebody said when you tell people to be patient, that you should equate it to the patients you see in the hospital.
ẹnìkan sọ wípé tẹ́ ẹ bá ní kéèyàn ní sùúrù tẹ́ bá fẹ́ wò bóyá ó ní sùúrù ẹ fi irú ẹni yẹn wé àwọn aláìsàn nígbà tí wọ́n bá lọ sí ilé ìwòsàn.
That the person is in serious pains, but there's nothing he can do. He's just helpless, waiting for medication, sleeping there, cannot eat, and they are begging him or her to eat. He said, when you tell people to be patient, you are telling them to be like those patients.
ní ilé ìwòsàn báwo làwọn aláìsàn ṣe máa ń ṣe wọ́n á jókòó ní títí tí wọ́n máa fi rí dókítà tó máa yẹ̀ wọ́n wò tó máa kọ oògùn fún wọn. àwọn tó bá dá dúró nú wọn sórí ibùsùn wọ́n máa dùbúlẹ̀ ńbẹ̀ náà ni wọ́n á máa wòye lójoojúmọ́ kí wọ́n tún ní lò wọ́n á gbà á wọn ò lè dá nǹkan kan ṣe fúnra wọn wọn ò lè yarí pé mo fẹ́ kúrò ńbẹ̀ wọ́n ní irú yẹn la máa fi wé ní ta bá fẹ́ sọ pé ó ní sùúrù.
That means passing through pain, discomfort. You are not in the best environment. You will have preferred to be in your house. You are not in the best environment. You are not with the best kind of friends or people around you. You are not necessarily taking the best of food. You are just there depending on doctor.
ìrora yẹn ó sì wà ń bẹ lójoojúmọ́ ò ń là kọjá o ò torí ẹ̀fọ́ dìde pé wo ibi yóò dá tó lémi jẹ́ máa lọ lé mi o jókòó síbẹ̀ o rẹ̀ bí o rárá o ráwọn ọ̀rẹ́ ẹ àwọn tó ń ké o ìyá àtọ́ ń sọ ẹsẹ̀ mókè sọ apámọ́lẹ̀ náà ló yí ẹ ká tó ń wò síbẹ̀ o sá kúrò o ń retí pé ṣáàbà mi ṣe kára tèmi náà yá kí n lọ lé.
That's why the doctors will call some people cooperative patients and some others non-cooperative patients.
ìdí nìyẹn tẹ́ bá délé ìwòsàn ẹni tí àwọn oníṣègùn òyìnbó kan máa sọ pé àwọn oníàìsàn yìí eléyìí wọ́n fọwọ́sowọ́pọ̀ wọ́n gba ogun tá a ní kọ́ ṣe wọ́n ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣùgbọ́n àwọn kan wà gidi wọ́n pọ̀ wọ́n ò tẹ̀ jẹ́ kí ìtọ́jú wọn rọ̀ wá lọ́rùn.
They are both patients, abi?
aláìsàn ni àwọn ìpele méjèèjì yẹn o.
But some are not cooperative.
ṣùgbọ́n àwọn kan wọn ò farabalẹ̀ ṣe ohun tí oníwòsàn wọn ní kan ṣe.
Those non-cooperative people, they are the ones that we are trying to describe today. They are not patients.
irú àwọn tí ò ṣe ohun tí wọ́n ní kan ṣe nílé ìwòsàn yẹn la fẹ́ ṣàpèjúwe wọn lénìí torí pé wọn ò ní sùúrù.
They waited long in the hospital, but the longer they waited, the more annoyed the doctors, the more annoyed the nurses, and even the patients, other patients are even annoyed with them.
lóòótọ́ wọ́n wà nílé ìwòsàn ṣùgbọ́n bí wọ́n ṣe wà ń bẹ̀ tùpẹ́ tó bẹ́ẹ̀ náà ń bí oníṣègùn òyìnbó nínú nọ́ọ̀sì ń bínú àwọn aláìsàn ẹgbẹ́ wọn pàápàá ara ń rí wọn bó ṣe ń ṣe.
Take this medicine. What is the name?
ẹ mú oògùn wá fún wọn pé baba lágbájá ẹ jọ oògùn yìí rẹ lò èwo lẹ ti mú wa kí lorúkọ ẹ kí ló wà fún.
And they say, okay, it is for do as so.
wọ́n ní nítorí nǹkan báyìí báyìí la ṣe fún yín.
How many milligram is inside? What's the,
ẹ wá ní báwo ló ṣe tó kí ni iye tán fi sínú ẹ̀.
is it bitter or is it tasty?
tẹ́lẹ̀ ìtún àbókòrò bíi tànà.
Don't give me ordinary water. Go and help me buy Coke now.
èmi ò fomi lóògùn tèmi o ẹ lọ ra kóòkì wá kí n tó gbà á.
You people, you are too slow. I thought they said you should give me at 6 p.m. Why are you coming at 10 minutes past 6?
nọ́ọ̀sì ẹ ti pẹ́ jù ṣé bá aago mẹ́fà náà ní máa lo oògùn kí ló dé tá ìgbà jẹ́ ká aago mẹ́fà kọjá kẹ́ tó kó wá.
Okay, it's time for injection, sir.
ẹ jọ sà abẹ́rẹ́ yín rèé a fẹ́ fún yín.
Is the only injection you people know how to give in this hospital?
ṣé yóò tẹ̀ mọ̀jọ abẹ́rẹ́ lọ lé ìwòsàn yìí ni.
It is doctor that wrote it. Why should doctor be writing injection? Is there no drug?
dókítà ló kọ pé ká fún yín ṣé òun ò rí oògùn oníwóró tó lè kọ àbólómi abẹ́rẹ́ ṣá.
Go and tell the professor to review the thing. Why?
ẹ jọ ẹ ti bà gbogbo ìdí mi jẹ́ pẹ̀lú abẹ́rẹ́ lọ sọ fún wọn pé mi ìgbà mọ́ kọ́ yìí sí nǹkan míì.
And then when they want to give the injection, be careful.
tí nọ́ọ̀sì bá ṣe ń fa abẹ́rẹ́ yẹn ló ti máa ẹni sùúrù.
I don't know the last one you gave. I'm still rubbing up till now. So
títẹ̀ sì fún mi ń jẹta mo sì ń ra o mo sì ń fọwọ́ wọ.
you better give it in a way that it will not be painful.
ọwọ́ yóò gbọ́dọ̀ dùn mí lé níyì o.
In fact, I don't want this nurse.
mi ti ẹ̀fẹ́ nọ́ọ̀sì ọwọ́ ẹ̀ ti le jù.
Go and look for another nurse.
ẹ lọ wá nọ́ọ̀sì mi kò wá fún mi lábẹ́rẹ́ tèmi.
And somebody will say, I don't even want nurses at all. I want only doctor to give injection.
ẹnìkan á dẹ̀ sọ pé nọ́ọ̀sì kẹ́ ẹjọ́ mi ò wá bí nítorí nọ́ọ̀sì dókítà tí mo wá ni kó wá fún mi ní gbogbo ohun tí mo bá nílò.
It is nurse. We are the ones that give it. I say I don't want you. Is it by force?
dájì nọ́ọ̀sì ló ń gbá abẹ́rẹ́ bí. mo ní mi ò fẹ́ ṣé tí bá fà ní.
These people, we are not in civilized nation.
ìlú yìí pàápàá mi tiẹ̀ mọ nǹkan tó dà àti ẹ̀ lajú pínpín.
It is what I want that you should do for me.
ìbò tí n bá fẹ́ gẹ́gẹ́ bí aláìsàn làwọn oníwòsàn máa ṣe fún mi.
If you are not very careful, I'm going to sue you.
bẹ́ẹ̀ bá ṣọ́ra yín máa gbé yín lọ sọ́gbà ilé ẹjọ́ o.
Even the drip they set, look at the whole thing. Look, it has already gone out of the vein.
ní nǹkan tó fi fa mi sí wa lára ó ti fàyọ gbogbo ẹ̀ ló ń dànù akẹ́sànwó.
They take off light, but I paid for 24 hours.
nẹ́pà bá múná lọ pin kọ́tò tọ jẹnẹrétọ̀ ẹjọ́ kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀ ń bí mo sanwó bíi mo sanwó iná kò tiẹ̀ gbọ́dọ̀ ṣẹ́jú ní kẹ́ ẹ tó tàn mí.
Baba ẹ fara. Don't tell me ẹ farabalẹ̀ mi ò farabalẹ̀.
Please hold on, just cool down, we'll get it. Don't tell me rubbish. What cooling down is that?
In my own house is 24 hours.
Nílé tí mo ti wá ẹ̀ mọ bí mo ṣe jẹ́ ni.
All this rubbish.
Gbogbo ìtẹ́ ìṣe ń bíbá ìrádaràdá ni.
We have people like that.
Àwọn èèyàn wà tó wọ́n ń ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ lóòótọ́ o.
They are grossly impatient.
Wọn ò ní sùúrù rárá, wọn ò fọwọ́sowọ́pọ̀ pẹ̀lú àwọn tó ń tọ́jú wọn.
So those that are impatient are people that they are quick to get angry.
Àwọn tí a sọ pé wọn ò ní sùúrù yìí ni àwọn tó jẹ́ pé kí nǹkan kékeré báyìí wọ́n ti bínú wọ́n ti fárígá.
They are quick to complain.
Àwọn náà máa ṣáà máa rí àwáwí eléyìí ò dá wọn ṣe lé dáadáa kí ló dé tẹ́lẹ̀ rí báyìí.
They are quick to get into conflict, into strife, into fight with people.
Àwọn ṣáná ń bá gbogbo èèyàn wíjọ́ bá gbogbo èèyàn ṣe aṣọ bá gbogbo èèyàn jà.
It is easy for them to get offended.
Nǹkan kékeré báyìí ló máa ti sáré bí wọ́n nú.
They are always irritable with everybody, with everything. They can't accommodate so many people.
Gbogbo ìgbàlára máa ń kan wọ́n gbogbo èèyàn náà ń kanra mọ́ wọn tí ẹ lè bẹ́ẹ̀ nìkan kan ṣe nǹkan kan papọ̀ láì sáriwo.
So people will think deeply before they say any word to them.
Ìtorí irú àwọn èèyàn bẹ́ẹ̀ wàá ronú dáadáa kó o tó sọ nǹkan kan fún wọn.
Because you don't know what they will turn it into.
Torí o mọ nǹkan tó máa gbé gbà nǹkan tó máa yí sí.
If you sit by them, don't sit close to me.
Tó o bá jókòó tí mo sún má fara kàn mí.
If nobody comes close, you say all of them they have left you. All of them say I'm smelling. That's why they don't want to sit near me again.
Táwọn èèyàn bá tún jókòó jìnnà síbi tán wá ẹ̀rí wọ́n ti ń sá fún mi wọ́n fẹ́ pé àwọn Kristẹni wọ́n rò pé ara mi rùn.
So somebody generally irritable in every way to everybody.
Irú ẹni tí ò ní sùúrù yẹn gbogbo nǹkan ló ń bínú ló ń kán lára kò tiẹ̀ lè báwọn ènìyàn ṣe kó má dẹjọ́.
You cannot accommodate other people's faults, other people's insufficiency when you yourself are grossly deficient.
Ààrẹ ò tiẹ̀ gbàyàn mọ́ra kò tiẹ̀ lè fojú fo àìṣedéédé ẹnikẹ́ni nígbà tó jẹ́ pé òun pàápàá kì í ṣe pé òun náà pé.
You are not patient.
Kò ní sùúrù nírú ẹni bẹ́ẹ̀ ń jẹ́.
If you are too fast to pass comments or to speak over situations that are happening, you don't think deeply before talking. You are impatient.
Ẹni tí a tún sọ pé kò ní sùúrù yẹn tó jẹ́ pé kíákíá máa ti sáré sọ̀rọ̀ nípa gbogbo tó bá ń ṣẹlẹ̀ kò ní gbé yẹ̀wò dáadáa kó tó rò pé jẹ́ àṣẹ bẹ́ẹ̀ àbí ká sọ báyìí irú ẹni bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn kò ní sùúrù.
There are a number of times I am driving.
Àìmọye ìgbà ni mo ti kíyèsí pé mo kàn ń wa ọkọ̀ lọ.
and somebody around or in front misbehaves,
ẹni tó wà níwájú ó wá wàwàkuwà àbí ó sọ̀sọ̀kúsọ.
I just keep quiet and I drive past.
màá kàn ya rọra kọjá lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ màá máa lọ tèmi.
But I see so many times people are with me, they must complain.
ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ ìgbà tí àwọn èèyàn bá wà pẹ̀lú mi inú mọ́tò á wò pé kí ló jẹ́ níyẹn wọ́n á ṣàrí nǹkan kan sọ sí nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀.
Ẹ kàn máa waste time lójú ọ̀nà.
See how they are just wasting time on the road. Go and pass if you don't know how to drive.
We don't need to comment on everything we see.
kì í ṣe gbogbo nǹkan tó bá ṣẹlẹ̀ tá a bá rí la gbọ́dọ̀ sọ sí i.
Ability not to comment even when things irritate you, that is patience.
ẹni tá a ló ní sùúrù òun lẹni tó jẹ́ pé ó rí nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ tí ò tiẹ̀ dá tó ń bí inú síbẹ̀ ó dákẹ́.
That's patience.
sùúrù là ń pè é.
Then ability not to react to everything that happens, not to react either by walking away or by talking or by getting angry. Ability not to make any reaction, that is patience.
ẹni tó tún ní sùúrù ó jẹ́ ẹni tó jẹ́ pé pẹ̀lú gbogbo ohun tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ tí ò da wọ́n ṣe lé wọ́n ṣe tọ̀hún ó dẹ̀ rọra dákẹ́ ń wò wọ́n kò pariwo kò jà.
Ability not to complain when things that are being said or being done around you are terrible, painful.
tí ènìyàn bá dákẹ́ tí ò pariwo tí ò ṣàṣọ bó tilẹ̀ jẹ́ pé ohun tí wọ́n ń ṣe láyìíká ìyẹn kò dáa tó ó tẹ̀ ń fún ní ìrora irú ẹni bẹ́ẹ̀ tó bá dákẹ́ ẹni tó ní sùúrù ni.
An ability not to compromise when you have not yet obtained what you are looking for, that is patience.
ẹni tí a tún pè ní onísùúrù ènìyàn òun ni wípé ohun tó retí yẹn ò tí ì tẹ́ lọ́wọ́ síbẹ̀ kò gbọ̀gẹ̀jẹ́ kò dẹ̀ lọ sí ọ̀nà àlùmọ̀kọ́rọ́ yìí láti lọ fi wá.
What do you mean by compromise? That means he does not yield to sexual sin when what he's looking for has not reached him.
òun ni wípé ẹni yẹn ohun tó wà ò tí ì tẹ́ lọ́wọ́ kò torí ẹ̀ lọ gbéra ẹ̀ máa fi pawó.
While waiting, he does not go to use of charms or idolatry because of problem.
ìṣòro yẹn wà náà ayé ẹ̀ ó ń retí ìdásí láti ọ̀dọ̀ ọlọ́run kò bá wọn lọlé adáhunṣe kò lọlé oníṣègùn kò lògùn kankan láti yanjú ìṣòro yẹn.
I am waiting for a baby and they said we should go and use some charms somewhere. They said we should go and bathe by one river. You are ready to do anything. Just let me get the miracle. After that, I'll come and give testimony inside church.
ó ń retí ọlọ́run kó fún ọlọ́mọ tirẹ̀ wọ́n wá ní wọ́n máa ń ṣe níbi kan bẹ̀ yẹn lọ bá wọn jàjèjẹ lọ bá wọn wẹ̀wẹ̀ odò lọ bá wọn ṣe léyìí tọ́mọ bá tẹ̀ ti tẹ̀ lọ́wọ́ wá tún padà wá sílé ìjọsìn wá dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ ọlọ́run.
We know people like that.
àwọn èèyàn kan wà tí wọ́n máa ń ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀.
I am waiting for the church to grow and become big, and I've waited for so many years and the church refused to become big. Then you go and look for anybody. Please, how did your own become big? Tell me any method. I'm ready to do it. That is compromise.
ìrántí ọlọ́run ni mí lóòótọ́ ṣùgbọ́n mo ti ń ṣiṣẹ́ ìránṣẹ́ àìmọye ọdún ìjọ mi ò tiẹ̀ gbòòrò sí mo dẹ̀ wá lẹ́ni tíjọ ẹ̀ ń tóbi màá yá sáré lọ bá jọ kọ́ mi báwo ló ṣe ṣe ọ̀nà kọ́nà mo fẹ́ kí ìjọ tèmi náà tóbi bíi tiẹ̀.
That is compromise.
àwọn tí wọ́n ń gbọ̀jẹ̀gẹ́ nìyẹn.
I am getting bored and frustrated with everything going on around. Let me begin to take some substances, hard substances that can make somebody's brain to fly away so that at least I forget my sorrow.
ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ inú ayé mi ti wá sú mi báyìí a ti gbàdúrà àti gbàwẹ̀ nǹkan tá à ń fẹ́ ò ti tẹ̀ wá lọ́wọ́ ìrònú ló dẹ̀ ń wọlé lójoojúmọ́ yìí jẹ́ wá nǹkan kan dà sáyà àbí kí n fà sórí jàre kọ́pọ́lọ́ ìtì ẹ̀sìn mi díẹ̀ kó má ronú ìṣòro mọ́.
You are not patient.
irú ẹni bẹ́ẹ̀ ò ní sùúrù.
Those that get easily bored and frustrated with their environment and with people. I'm bored o, I am frustrated o, I am tired o, everything I'm even bored about everything I'm frustrated about everything happening around me. Which will you fly to heaven quickly and die?
àwọn tó ń sọ pé wo ìṣòro yìí ó ti mọ mi lómi ó ti sú mi gbogbo àwọn tó yí mi ká gbogbo nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ láyìíká mi ti sú mi kí ni mo wá fẹ́ ṣe báyìí ṣe wá fẹ́ para ẹni o fẹ́ fò lọ sọ́run tipátipá.
Impatient people are the ones that think of committing suicide to end all their problem.
àwọn tí ò ní sùúrù náà máa ń sọ wípé ikú yá jẹ́ ìsìnjà rẹ kí ìṣòro wọn kó lè dópin.
Do you even know where you are going if you die?
ǹjẹ́ o mọ ibi tó máa parí sí tó bá para ẹ bẹ́ẹ̀.
Impatient people are those that end up making negative unscriptural pronouncement and confession while waiting.
àwọn tí ò ní sùúrù ni àwọn tí ó máa sọ̀sọ́kúsọ ọ̀rọ̀ tí ò tọ́ tí ò bá bíbélì mu òun náà máa sọ nígbà tí wọ́n ń retí ohun tó ń fẹ́ kí ọlọ́run ṣe tí ò tí ì ṣe.
That is when they will now say that even pastors are sleeping with other ladies, so if you see me sleeping, keep your mouth shut.
àwọn náà máa sọ pé kò sẹ́ni tó mọ̀ àwọn olùṣàgùtàn náà ń ṣerú ẹ̀ tẹ́ bá rí mi tí mo gbé gbèsè tí mò ń bọ́ láti inú yàrá kan sínú mọ́tò kan lọ́dọ̀ àwọn ọkùnrin ẹjọ́ ẹ fi mí lẹ̀ o.
Frustration.
kí ni o ìjákulẹ̀ ti mú lómi.
Somebody say, look at the car that he himself is driving, and you are blaming us, you are preaching against yahoo people. How do you also get your own car? People have told me that before.
Rọ́kọ̀ bọ̀ǹkù táwọn ń gbé kiri báwo náà ṣe rówó ẹ̀ wọ́n kàn ń fẹjú máa wá tá à ń ṣe yahoo ń bọ̀ náà ti rówó tiwọn àwọn kan ti sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀ sí wa rí.
Some people said even our forefathers they were cheated by these white people. Let us also get our money back with this yahoo method.
àwọn kan tiẹ̀ máa sọ pé owó tán ti ṣe gbájú ẹ̀ fáwọn baba ńlá wa làwa náà fẹ́ gbà padà lọ́wọ́ wọn. owó ọmọgànà ń san.
When you are not ready to wait before getting promoted or getting money or becoming great, you are impatient.
tí o bá ṣetán láti dúró de olúwa títí ó máa fi bùkún rẹ pẹ̀lú ìgbéga pẹ̀lú owó àti ọrọ̀ aláìní sùúrù ni ọ́.
So, do you need patience?
nígbà wo la nílò sùúrù tá à ń sọ yìí.
Number one.
àkọ́kọ́.
When what you are hoping for is delayed.
nígbà tí ohun tó ń retí tó bá pẹ́ tí ó tètè dé.
People often say it and they are right that delay is not the same as denial.
àwọn ènìyàn máa ń sọ òótọ́ dẹ̀ ni wípé ó pẹ́ dé kò túmọ̀ sí wípé kò mà ní wá rárá.
Many times people have compromised just a short while before the blessing they are waiting for is around the corner.
ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ ìgbà nígbà tí ìbùkún wọn bá ti dẹ́nu ọ̀nà ilé wọn tán báyìí náà máa lọ bọ̀ jẹ̀gẹ́.
Only God can open our spiritual eyes to see how God is planning to give you that blessing the next month or the next week. You will not be saying what you are saying now or taking the steps that you are taking now.
ká ní ọlọ́run lè ṣe ojú wa ni láti rí ohun tó ti tò sílẹ̀ fún wa lọ́sẹ̀ tó ń bọ̀ eléyìí máa dé lóṣù tó ń bọ̀ eléyìí máa tẹ̀ ẹ́ lọ́wọ́ bóyá àní máa gbọ̀jẹ̀gẹ́ bá a ṣe máa ń ṣe àní máa kùn.
But something about God is that He does not give you all the timetable of the future. If He gave us timetable of the future, many of us will not even serve God again. We will just be waiting. Well, He has shown me what will happen, so let me just sit down, don't go to school, let me not do anything. He has told me that by 2022 I'm going to have a car. I'm going to no. That's why God doesn't show us all those future.
ọlọ́run wa yìí àṣeyìí wù ni tí ó pamọ́ lójú ọmọ aráyé kò fi ohun gbogbo tó máa ṣẹlẹ̀ nínú ayé wa tó ti gbé síwájú wa bíi kàlẹ́ndà ká máa wò ó tó bá ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ ni ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ akàn jókòó tẹ́tẹ́rẹ́ ni wọn ò ní kàwé wọn ò ní ṣiṣẹ́ wọn ò ní gbàdúrà wọn ò ní sin ọlọ́run mọ́.
Things like that.
nǹkan kì í rí bẹ́ẹ̀ o.
In one drama sketch.
nínú eré orí ìtàgé kékeré kan tí àwọn èèyàn ṣe.
And it's what happens in real life.
ohun tó dẹ̀ ń ṣẹlẹ̀ lójú ayé ni wọ́n fi ṣe eré yìí.
They showed a Christian sister.
wọ́n fi arábìnrin kan hàn wá tó jẹ́ kristẹni.
Married.
tó ti ṣègbéyàwó.
They have been waiting for a fruit of the womb.
ó ti ń wojú ọlọ́run fún ọmọ tirẹ̀.
And the pressure was coming from her own mother.
bẹ́ẹ̀ ni màmá ẹ̀ ń tì í ìgbà wo ló fẹ́ bímọ.
It's not just only
ó ti
Bible.
ń dàgbà.
Go and do something.
wá nǹkan ṣe sọ́rọ̀ ara ẹ̀.
And so finally she bowed and went to one woman that they said normally gives helps.
lópin ohun gbogbo òun náà wá gbọ́ nǹkan tí ìyá ń sọ ó lọ sọ́dọ̀ arábìnrin kan tán ló máa ń ràn wọ́n lọ́wọ́.
And by the time she was outside.
nígbà tí ó jáde.
The woman that they are saying she's doing like a prophetess. She was dressed like a prophetess.
wòlíì obìnrin tí gbogbo wọn sá lọ bá tó múra bíi wòlíì.
While she was inside, Satan appeared to that prophetess.
nígbà tí ó wà nínú ilé ó rí wípé sátánì ó yọjú sí wòlíì yìí.
And Satan told the prophetess, there is a woman waiting outside. She's already pregnant, but she does not know. But please, the child inside is a glorious child, so make sure you kill her. You destroy that baby.
nígbà tí ó ń dúró ń ta yẹn ni sátánì wá lọ sọ fún wòlíì obìnrin yẹn pé sórí arábìnrin kan máa wọlé sí i o ó wá báyìí láti fún òun lọ́mọ ni o ṣùgbọ́n ó ti lóyún o kò dẹ̀ mọ̀ o ọmọ tó wà náà yẹn ọmọ ológo ni o ṣàrà bá mi pa.
So she did not know that she was already pregnant.
ẹni tó ń wá ìrànlọ́wọ́ lọ mọ̀ pé oyún ti wà ń bẹ̀.
So at the time she was already pregnant was the time she went for charms.
nígbà tó oyún ti débẹ̀ tí ó mọ̀ ló sì tún wá àṣejẹ lọ ìrànlọ́wọ́ lọ síbi tí ò sí pé òun fẹ́
And some
bímọ.
of the people you are going to consult, they have extra eyes because they are dealing with Satan.
lára àwọn tẹ̀yìn sáré lọ bá ẹ bá mi ṣe ojú wọn lé ní méjì o nítorí pé ikọ̀ àtìríjú sàtánì ni wọ́n.
So when the woman came,
nígbà tí wòlíì yẹn dọ́dọ̀ ẹ̀
she told her, you are going to have a wonderful baby.
ó wá sọ nípa àṣetọmọ ọkàn ẹ balẹ̀ ó ti bímọ.
And he said it very wonderfully.
ó sọ dáadáa mọ́ránmọ́rán.
But the concussion she gave her was supposed to terminate the pregnancy.
nǹkan tó gbé fún bí àṣejẹ kó lọ jẹ èyí tó máa ba oyún yẹn jẹ́ ló gbé fún.
Because that's what Satan said.
nítorí nǹkan tí sátani sọ fún pé kó ṣe
And
nìyẹn.
not long after she left the herbalist,
kò pẹ́ lẹ́yìn tó kúrò lọ́dọ̀ babaláwo tó
she
pe
started
ẹ̀wọ̀n
having
èké.
serious pains.
inú rírun bá bẹ̀rẹ̀
And she ended up landing in hospital.
bó ṣe bá rẹ̀ nílé
She
ìwòsàn
lost
yẹn
that baby.
oyún yẹn bàjẹ́.
And the husband was terribly annoyed with her.
inú dẹ̀ bí ọkọ ẹ̀ gidi gan pé kí ló ṣe léyìí.
How can you do this? But I warned you not to go for anything. Let's wait for
ìmọ̀
God.
fún ẹ jẹ́ àdúró dolúwa má lọ bí kíbi mọ́.
Somebody under the sound of my voice,
ẹnìkan ń gbọ́ ohùn mi lówùúrọ̀ yìí o.
wait for God.
dúró de olúwa.
You have need of patience.
o nílò sùúrù o.
That after doing the will of God, after waiting all these years, don't take the wrong step just before your
ó
visitation.
mà ti pẹ́ tó ti ń dúró má gbé ìgbésẹ̀ tí ó tọ́ nígbà tí àkókò ìbẹ̀wò rẹ ti sún métílé tán.
That manifestation will surely come.
mo ní yóò farahàn ohun tó ń fẹ́ yẹn lórúkọ jésù.
The passage you read in Hebrews 10 said,
Hébérù orí kẹwàá tí a kà sọ wípé
you have need of
ẹ
patience.
nílò sùúrù.
That after you have done the will of God, you might obtain the promise.
pé lẹ́yìn tí ẹ̀yin bá ti ṣe ìfẹ́ ọlọ́run kí ẹ lè gba ìlérí náà.
He said in verse 37, for yet a little while, and he that shall come will come and will not tarry.
ẹsẹ̀ kẹtàdínlógójì nítorí níwọ̀n ìgbà díẹ̀ sí ẹni náà tí ń bọ̀ yóò dé ohun náà tó ń retí yóò dé kò yóò sì jáfara.
He said, it will no more tarry.
ó ní kò mà ní pẹ́ mọ́.
What you have been waiting for will soon reach your
ohun
hand.
tó ti ń retí yẹn ó máa tó tẹ̀ ẹ́ lọ́wọ́.
Don't follow Satan.
má tẹ̀lé sátánì.
Don't follow sin while waiting.
má bọ́ sínú ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ níbi tó ti ń retí.
Don't follow majority to do sinful things because of problem.
má tẹ̀lé ọ̀gọ̀rọ̀ àwọn èèyàn láti lọ ṣe ohun tí ò tọ́ tó jẹ́ ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ nítorí òun retí ìyanjú sí ìṣòro
Many
rẹ.
times the majority is always wrong.
ní ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ ìgbà gbogbo àwọn ènìyàn tó ń kóra wọn pọ̀ bí ọ̀gọ̀rọ̀ ìrọ̀nà máa ń dì í mú.
The husband will surely come.
mo ní ọkọ tó ń retí á dé.
The wife will surely come.
dandan ìyàwó tìrẹ á
The
dé.
baby will surely come.
dandan ọmọ rẹ á tẹ̀ ọ́
A
lọ́wọ́.
good job will surely come.
iṣẹ́ rere tó ń fẹ́ yẹn ti dé tán.
A good car will surely come.
ọkọ̀ ayọ́kẹ́lẹ́ tí ó dára yẹn ti dé
As
tán.
the Lord liveth, he will build your house.
níwọ̀n ìgbà tí ọlọ́run wà láàyè ìwọ náà máa kọ́lé tiẹ̀.
And listen, you can own a house without even building it.
o lè di onílé láì ṣe pé o ralẹ̀ o ṣe foundation o to búlọ́ọ̀kù lé.
I have known of people that finished building and they handed over key.
èmi mọ àwọn tí ó ti lọ kọ́lé tán kọ́ tán dẹ̀ mú kọ́kọ́rọ́ ilé fún ẹni tó nílò rẹ̀.
You can have car without even buying.
o lè ra mọ́tò o lè lo mọ́tò láì ṣe pé o fowó rẹ rà
I
á.
have known of people having car handed over to them.
èmi ti mọ àwọn tó jẹ́ pé a gbé ọkọ̀ fún wọn ni.
The Lord will do your own.
mo ní olúwa yóò ṣe tìrẹ.
Don't allow all these physical things to take you away from God.
má jẹ́ kí àwọn nǹkan tí ayé tá à ń fojú rí yìí fà ẹ́ kúrò lọ́dọ̀ ọlọ́run rẹ.
Wait for God.
dúró de olúwa.
Wait patiently for Him.
fi sùúrù dúró dé.
Don't become anxious because of other people that you are seeing doing well around you but they are living in sin.
má kọ̀ọ̀kan sókè má dààmú ara rẹ nítorí àwọn tó ń rí tí wọ́n ń lọ́rọ̀ tí wọ́n ń ṣe rere ṣùgbọ́n wọ́n ń pàfọ̀ nínú ẹ̀ṣẹ̀.
Don't copy them.
má farawé wọn.
God will not put you to shame.
ọlọ́run ò ní jẹ́ kójú tì ọ́.
I said God will not disappoint you.
mo ní ọlọ́run ò ní jẹ́ kó o jẹ ní ìjákulẹ̀.
So when what you are hoping for is delayed, please wait.
nígbà tí ohun tó ń retí ò bá tí ì dé jọ̀ọ́ ní sùúrù.
It reminds me of the story in Mark chapter 5
èyí rán mi létí ìtàn tó wà nínú ìwé máàkù orí karùn-ún
from verse 21.
láti ẹsẹ̀ kọkànléníogún.
Jesus, when he was passed over again by ship to the other side, much people gathered unto him, and he was nigh unto the sea. And behold, there cometh one of the rulers of the synagogue, Jairus by name. And when he saw him, he fell at his feet and besought him greatly, saying, My little daughter lieth at the point of death. I pray thee, come and lay thy hands on her, that she may be healed and she may live.
nígbà tí jésù ti tu inú ọkọ̀ jáde sí apá kejì, ọ̀pọ̀ ènìyàn péjọ tì í, ó sì wà létí òkun. Sì wò ó, ọ̀kan nínú àwọn olórí sínágọ́gù tí à ń pè ní Jáírù wá sọ́dọ̀ rẹ̀. Nígbà tí ó sì rí, ó wólẹ̀ lẹ́bàá ẹsẹ̀ rẹ̀, ó sì bẹ̀ gidigidi wípé, ọmọbìnrin mi kékeré wà lójú ikú, mo bẹ̀ ọ́ kí o wá fi ọwọ́ rẹ lé, kí a lè mú lára dá, òun ó sì yè.
When that man came, he said, My daughter is already at the point of death.
Arákùnrin yẹn tọ̀ wá, ó sọ fún wípé ọmọbìnrin mi kékeré máa ti dé ojú ikú tán.
Please, before she dies, quickly come and let her be healed.
Kó tó kú jọ tètè wá gbé ọwọ́ rẹ lé, kó o bá mi mú lára dá.
And look at what Jesus did in verse 24.
Ẹ wo tí Jésù ṣe ní ẹsẹ̀ kẹrìnléníogún.
And Jesus went with him, and much people followed him and thronged him.
Ó sì bá a lọ, ọ̀pọ̀ ènìyàn sì ń tọ̀ ọ́ lẹ́yìn, wọ́n sì ń fara yí i nítorí kò sí àyè púpọ̀.
I want to picture yourself as that man whose daughter is almost dead, but you know that this Jesus can heal that daughter if he comes on time. And you are going with that Jesus, and he followed you. It's not as if he said, I'm not following you. He followed you, and you are seeing a crowd of people blocking his progress. What will you be doing? What will you be doing if you are not patient?
Mo fẹ́ kí o fi ara rẹ sípò arákùnrin tó tọ̀ Jésù lọ wípé kó wá bá òun mú ọmọbìnrin òun lára dá tó ń kú lọ. Nígbà tí Jésù sì tẹ̀lé, kò ṣe kó sọ pé òun ò wá, ó tẹ̀lé, wọ́n jọ ń lọ. Ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ ènìyàn wá ń tọ̀ lẹ́yìn, wọ́n ń yí, wọ́n ń dí lọ́nà. Kí ni ìwọ máa ṣe tó bá ní sùúrù tó bá jẹ́wọ́ lára?
An impatient person will be pushing people and slapping them. Get out of the way, Jare. Do you know Jesus is following me? Is it you that Jesus is following? Get out of the... She will begin to fight with different people.
Ẹni tí ò ní sùúrù yẹn bó ṣe ń lọ yẹn tí àwọn ènìyàn ń súnmọ́ Jésù tó ń fara yí tó ń di lọ́nà, ṣé ló máa gbá wọn létí tí wọ́n dànù rọ́ wọn lulẹ̀ pé ẹgbẹ́ ọ̀nà ẹ̀rẹ́jọ́ lọ́ bá mi ṣe tèmi náà.
He will be shouting on the top of his voice.
Ariwo ló máa pa gèè.
Get out of the way.
Ẹ jẹ́ kúrò lójú ọ̀nà ìjà.
Useless people.
Ẹ̀yin jẹ́ ìjàmọ́ kankan, ẹ kúrò lójú ọ̀nà ìjà.
You think it's because of you that is
ṣé torí ni
moving?
Jésù ṣe débi ni èmi
Get out of the way.
ẹ kúrò lọ́nà fún mi jàre.
That some other people will wonder if another impatient person will say, I will slap you.
Ẹlòmíì tí ò ní sùúrù bíi tiẹ̀ tó bá rí i tó ń sọ̀rọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn náà ní kí ló ń ṣe wọ́n náà gan-an máa gbá etí fún ẹ.
His own impatience can even lead to a fight. Why Jesus is supposed to be going to his house?
àìní sùúrù tiẹ̀ ó lè bẹ̀rẹ̀ ìjà pẹ̀lẹ́ lòmíì ibi tí Jésù ti fẹ́ lọ bá mú ọmọ ẹ̀ lára dá nílé.
Look at verse 25.
ẹ jẹ́ kí ẹ wọ ẹsẹ̀ karùndínlọ́gbọ̀n.
A certain woman which had an issue of blood 12 years.
obìnrin kan tó ti ní ìsun ẹ̀jẹ̀ fún ọdún 12.
I want to cut the story short by moving to verse 29.
ẹ jẹ́ kí a lọ sí ẹsẹ̀ kọkàndínlọ́gbọ̀n.
Straightway the fountain of her blood was dried up, and she felt in her body that she was healed of that plague. And Jesus, immediately knowing himself that virtue has gone out of him, turned him about in the press and said, Who touched my clothes?
ǹjẹ́ mọ ohun tó ṣẹlẹ̀, arábìnrin yẹn sáré fọwọ́ kan ìṣe tí adùn ẹ̀ tó rómọ̀ ìpara òun lè dá. ẹsẹ̀ kọkàndínlọ́gbọ̀n wa sọ pé lọ́gán ni ìsun ẹ̀jẹ̀ rẹ̀ sì gbẹ, òun sì mọ̀ lára rẹ̀ pé a ti mú òun lára dá nínú àrùn náà. ẹsẹ̀ ọgbọ̀n, lọ́gán Jésù sì mọ̀ nínú ara rẹ̀ pé àṣẹ ti ara òun jáde, ó wá yí padà láàrin ọ̀pọ̀ ènìyàn náà, ó wí pé ta ni ó fọwọ́ kàn mí ní aṣọ.
If you are the one whose daughter is at home about to die, and Jesus is busy turning around, it was following you before, and then he's turning around. Who touched my clothes? Excuse me, sir. The impatient man will say, excuse me, sir, forget about who touched your clothes. Let's be going. My daughter is about to die.
tó bá jẹ́ ìwọ ni aláìní sùúrù ọkùnrin tó ń mú lọlé ẹ̀ láti lọ́ọ́ bá wọ ọmọ ẹ̀ sàn, nígbà tí wọ́n fọwọ́ kan aṣọ Jésù tí Jésù wá yí padà pé ta ló fọwọ́ kàn mí láṣọ, ṣé ló máa ní Jésù ẹ jọ̀ọ́ sà, ẹ gbàgbé ní fọwọ́ kàn ẹ jẹ́ àtètè máa lọ kọ́mọ yìí tó kú.
You know I told you that my daughter is about to
ó mọ̀ pé
die.
mo sọ pé èmi ti fẹ́ bọ́ lẹ́nu ọmọ yìí.
Look, forget who touched your clothes.
ẹ gbàgbé ní tó fọwọ́ kan aṣọ yẹn jẹ́ a máa lọ.
Jesus did not even bother.
Jésù ò tiẹ̀ wo bẹ̀, ta ló fọwọ́ kàn mí láṣọ ló béèrè.
His disciples said unto him, Thou seest the multitude thronging thee, and sayest that who touched me?
àwọn ọmọ ẹ̀yìn ẹ̀ wá wí fún un pé ẹ rí bí àwọn èrò ṣe pọ̀ tí wọ́n ń fara yí yẹn wá ń béèrè ta ló fọwọ́ tọ́ yín.
And Jesus was not ready to move.
Jésù ti takú síbẹ̀.
He
ó
said-
fẹ́ mọ ẹni tó fọwọ́ kàn
He
án.
kept on looking around. Look at
Ó
that
tún wò
verse
yíká.
32.
Ẹwẹ́
He
ẹsẹ̀
looked
kejìlélọ́gbọ̀n.
round about to see her that had done this thing.
Ó sì wò yíká láti rí ẹni tó ti ṣe nǹkan yìí.
Oh, Jairus is still waiting and he sees a man standing there looking around majestically, looking around. Who touched me? Oh, who touched me? Lisa, and mo sọ mo lọ́mọ mi ti fẹ́ kiri ta ló fọwọ́ kàn mí.
Jáírù tí ọmọ ẹ̀ ti fẹ́ kú wà ń bẹ̀ ẹni tá rẹ̀ ò bá balẹ̀ á máa wò pé èwo lẹ́yìn yí kiri tẹ̀ ń wá ẹni tó fọwọ́ kàn yín láṣọ ṣé bí nǹkan kan ò ṣe yín ẹ jẹ́ a máa lọ jàre má jẹ́ kẹ́mi bọ́ lẹ́nu ọmọ mi.
If you are impatient, you might not know that you are behaving like a sick person.
Tí o bá ní sùúrù o ní mọ̀ pé gbogbo ọ̀rọ̀ rẹ ìṣesí rẹ ṣe ló ń fi hàn bí ẹni ká alágànná ni ọ́.
You don't know you are behaving like a mad person when you are impatient.
O mọ̀ pé ẹni tí ò ní sùúrù ṣe ló máa hùwà bí wèrè ńgbà míì.
Because as you are fighting everybody, nobody even knows what is wrong with you.
Bó o ṣe ń lọ tó ń kọra mọ́ gbogbo èèyàn tó ń kígbe kò sẹ́ni tó mọ̀ nǹkan tó ń bá ọjà lára.
They only know that they are also here to see the same person.
Nǹkan táwọn ṣáàmọ̀ ni pé ìwọ náà wá rí èmi náà wá rí ó dẹ̀ fara
So
burúkú
they don't know what is paining you. They don't know what is pinching you.
Wọn mọ ohun tó ń já ẹ̀jẹ̀ wọn mọ ibi tí bàtà ti ń ta ẹ́ lẹ́sẹ̀ ṣáà ní sùúrù gbogbo àná
And the truth is that every other person, one thing or the other, is pinching them.
òótọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ ibẹ̀ náà ni pé gbogbo èèyàn náà ló ní ohun tó bò mọ́ abẹ́ aṣọ tó
So
fẹ́ ìfọwọ́sọ
everybody
fún.
just put on fine clothes and be smiling, hallelujah. But you don't know that their own might even be worse than your own.
Gbogbo èèyàn kàn dábòlẹ̀ wọ́n á gẹ fìlà wọn wọ́n máa rẹ́rìn-ín o ní mọ̀ bóyá ìṣòro tí wọ́n gan ju tiẹ̀ lọ tó ń kanra.
Because they are more patient and they are smiling, you think you are the only one with problem.
Ṣùgbọ́n torí pé àwọn ní sùúrù ara wọn balẹ̀ wọ́n ń rẹ́rìn-ín bí wọ́n ṣe ń retí ìdásí Ọlọ́run wàá rò pé ìwọ nìkan ló ní ìṣòro nínú ayé ẹ.
You will magnify your own.
Nítorí pé kí ni o ti gbé tiẹ̀ gẹ̀gẹ̀ bí ẹni
You
tó
begin to
ti gbé
misbehave.
tiẹ̀ lọ. Wàá máa bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí í ṣe ọ̀rọ̀ sọ ṣìwàhù.
You will even talk nonsense to Jesus.
Jésù pàápàá wàá sọ̀sọ́kúsọ ọ̀rọ̀ sí i.
Oga, you should be more sensitive to issues.
Ọ̀gá ó yẹ kẹ́ ẹ mọ ohun tó ṣe pàtàkì láti ṣe ní àkókò
I
kọ̀ọ̀kan.
said my daughter is about to die. You are saying who touched you? What is important about touching you?
Mo lọ́mọ mi ti fẹ́ ẹgbẹ́ mi mì ẹ wá ń béèrè tá ń fọwọ́ kàn yín láṣọ kí ni fọwọ́ kàn mí láṣọ ní í ṣe pẹ̀lú ohun tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ báyìí.
Jesus did not even move an inch.
Jésù dúró níbi tó wà ní ta ló
I
fọwọ́ kàn
want to
mí
know
yẹn.
who touched me. Say,
Mo fẹ́ mọ ẹni tó fọwọ́ kàn mí yẹn.
do you know they waited a while there?
Ẹ mọ̀ pé wọ́n dúró díẹ̀ kó tó di kóbìnrin yẹn bọ́ tàkó jẹ́
When the
wọn.
woman saw that, it appears that this man is waiting by force. So then look at what happened in verse 33. But the woman, fearing and trembling, knowing what was done in her, came and fell down before him and told him all the truth. That's another long time. Oh, she told him all the truth, the whole story of her life.
Nígbà tí obìnrin yìí rí wípé kò mà ní lọ ó ṣàfẹ́rẹ́ ẹni tó fọwọ́ kàn òun ṣùgbọ́n obìnrin náà ẹsẹ̀ kẹtàlélọ́gbọ̀n ó fi ìbẹ̀rù àti ìwárìrì jáde wá bí òun ti mọ ohun tó ti ṣẹlẹ̀ lára òun ó sì wá wólẹ̀ níwájú rẹ̀ ó sì sọ gbogbo òtítọ́ ohun tó ṣẹlẹ̀ gbogbo ìtàn ayé ẹ̀ ló tó fún o kó tó di kó ṣe ohun tó ṣe.
Because somebody that has just been healed, she will be very happy, very excited. So she will narrate, tẹ́ bá mọyì ọdún tí ìsun ẹ̀jẹ̀ yìí tó ti wà lára mi, ó tún lè róòlù ńlẹ̀ ń bẹ̀, ẹ ṣé Olúwa mi, ẹ ṣé o. And meanwhile, the other man will be angry. He would ṣàlàyé nǹkan tó bẹ̀rẹ̀ ní kò sọ.
The person that has just received a miracle will be so a lot of time explaining how many years she has been in problem everywhere she has gone. She may even decide to roll on the floor to say thank you Jesus for healing me. If you knew what you have done this day. But the impatient man will come and say what is all this rubbish? Go straight to the point. You are the one that touched him. This is your problem. Finish.
How many of you will have been like this Jairus, just patiently waiting?
Mélòó wa ló ti máa ń hùwà bí Jáírù báyìí?
And how many of you have been opposite of Jairus? You have been shouting all over, disturbing everybody. Your own problem, you are so self-centered. It's only about you. You are not concerned about how other people feel. You don't know what other people are passing through. It's only you that are suffering. You are self-centered.
Mélòó ni àwọn tó jẹ́ kíké a ní ìwà tó lòdì sí ti Jáírù. Àwọn kan náà bíi Jáírù gèlè ni wọ́n ní tí ara wọn nìkan náà mọ̀. Wọ́n mọ ìṣòro wàhálà ìdààmú tẹ́lòmíì ńlá kọjá tí wọ́n nìkan ló kàn wọ́n. Àmọ̀tara ẹni nìkan nírú àwọn ẹni bẹ́ẹ̀.
Impatient people are like babies and children.
Àwọn aláìní sùúrù yìí ṣe ni wọ́n dàbí ọmọdé àti ọmọ ọwọ́.
A baby just wants breast milk and nothing, no story, no explanation. Wait now, let me finish having my bath. The baby will keep crying.
Ọmọ ọwọ́ ń tiẹ̀ ó fẹ́ ọyàn ní ẹgbẹ́ oúnjẹ ẹ̀ fún. Ó bá máa wẹ̀, ara ò bá máa rẹ̀, ò bá máa ṣàìsàn.
And she will keep crying that all the neighbors will know. ẹ jẹ́ kí ìyá ìdánwò ẹ̀ lóhùn náà what is wrong.
ake títí tí àwọn aládùúgbò pàápàá wá yọnu sí ìyá ọmọ pé madam attend to your baby now.
Impatient people draw attention to themselves like babies.
àwọn aláìní sùúrù wọ́n máa ń fẹ́ kí àwọn èèyàn bá wọn máa kẹ́dùn bá wọn máa ṣe pẹ̀lẹ́ ó fẹ́ dé bí àwọn ọmọdé.
Impatient people want instant gratification. They cannot wait for any explanation.
àwọn aláìní sùúrù ohun tó ń fẹ́ yẹn ní kíákíá ni kó tẹ̀ wọ́n lọ́wọ́ wọn ò fẹ́ àlàyé kankan.
Children, when they are very hungry,
àwọn ọmọdé tí ebi bá ń pa wọ́n gan.
the more you are explaining that the rice is not yet well cooked, it's still on fire. Oh, why is it not well cooked? Ẹ lọ serve ẹ bẹ́ẹ̀.
tí ń pa mí oúnjẹ mi dà mo ti gbé ráìsì lé náà kò ní pẹ́ jiná kí ló dé tó sì ń pẹ́ kó tó jiná ẹ jẹ́ bá ń bú tèmi kí n jẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀.
They can come to the mother for 4 or 5 times before the rice is well cooked.
wọ́n lè tún ṣeré lọ wọ́n á ti padà mọ́mì ráìsì náà ń kọ́ kó tó jiná wọ́n lè wà bí ẹ̀mẹrin bẹ́ẹ̀.
That is how impatient people behave.
bí àwọn aláìní sùúrù ṣe máa ń ṣe rèé.
They are up and down,
wọ́n máa lọ fòròfòrò ní
disturbing
lọ sókè
everybody.
lọ sódò.
Disturbing
wọ́n máa
everybody.
jọ gbogbo ará ilé lẹ́nu gbogbo ará
As if they are the only one with problem.
wà nú ayé wọn bí ẹni pé àwọn nìkan ni wọ́n ní.
Multitudes are thronging on Jesus, but they will do as if they are the only one thronging on Jesus.
ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ ló yí Jésù ká tí ó fẹ́ gba ohun kan tàbí òmíì ṣùgbọ́n àwọn á máa hùwà bí ẹni pé tàwọn nìkan ni kó ṣe.
Disturbing everybody.
wọ́n á máa lé gbogbo ènìyàn sáàsá.
Get out of the way, my daughter is sick.
wọ́n á máa tì wọ́n kúrò lọ́nà wọ́n ẹ jẹjẹ́ ó dé mi lóhùn jáde ọmọ mi ti fẹ́ kú.
So, verse 34 says, Jesus still said unto her, Daughter, thy faith hath made thee whole. Go in peace and be whole of thy plague.
ó sì wí fún un pé ẹsẹ̀ kẹrìnlélọ́gbọ̀n ọmọbìnrin ìgbàgbọ́ rẹ mú ọ lára dá máa lọ ní àlàáfíà kí ìwọ kí ó sì sàn nínú àrùn rẹ.
All these ones, impatient people, some people, they will have slapped Jesus.
gbogbo àkókò tó ń lò yìí àwọn aláìní sùúrù mi wọ́n á ti fẹ́ yí ìgbà tí lu Jésù pé jẹ́ àmà lọ sẹ́ẹ̀.
After slapping, ẹjọ má bínú sá.
wọ́n á ti gbá létí tọ́kọ́ tó sọ pé ẹjọ́ sáà yìí mo bá létí ẹ má fi.
Ẹjọ bó ṣe ká mi lára tó ni.
ẹjọ́ ètè máa lọ ọ̀rọ̀ ọmọ yẹn dùn mí ni.
Have you heard some people who will say, olórí burúkú ni woman yẹn o, Olúwa dáríjì mi, Olúwa dáríjì mi, Olúwa
ṣáàtì
dáríjì mi.
nínú àwọn èèyàn tó máa sọ pé that woman is a crazy woman she is stupid Lord have mercy on me forgive me forgive me.
They are impatient.
wọn ní sùúrù ni
The
wọ́n ti sáré
patience of
jábọ́.
keeping quiet without saying olórí burúkú, they don't have it.
àti ní sùúrù má sáré jábọ́ ìsọkúsọ lẹ́nu wọn yẹn wọn ní.
Have you heard some people saying this?
ǹjẹ́ tí gbọ́ àwọn kan rí tó máa sọ báyìí.
Olúwa dáríjì mi nǹkan tí mo fẹ́ sọ yìí o.
Lord have mercy
Olúwa
on me
dáríjì mi
forgive
nǹkan
me
tó fẹ́
for
sọ
this
yìí o.
thing I'm about to say o kí ló dé tó dẹ̀ fẹ́ sọ nígbà tó mọ̀ pé kò dáa.
Pásítọ̀ yẹn kò ń ṣe èèyàn Ọlọ́run rárá.
That pastor is not a man of God o Olúwa dáríjì mi God forgive me.
Why are you so impatient?
kí ló dé tó ò ní sùúrù tẹnu ẹ tètè máa ń sọ.
Why don't you keep quiet and think well so that God does not judge you at the end?
kí ló dé tó ò dákẹ́ kó o ronú dáadáa kó o tó sọ ohun tó sọ kí Ọlọ́run má bàa fún ọ ní ìdájọ́ tí kò
If it's
tọ́.
another person that is jealous,
kálẹ́ lòmíì ni Jáírù yẹn.
look at what happened next.
ẹ wo ohun tó tún ṣẹlẹ̀ ní ẹsẹ̀ tó tẹ̀lé o.
Verse 35.
karùndínlógójì.
While he yet spake, there came from the ruler of the synagogue's house certain which said, Thy daughter is dead. Why troublest thou the master any further?
bí ó sì ti ń sọ̀rọ̀ ní ẹnu àwọn kan ti ilé olórí sínágọ́gù wá tí ó wí pé ọmọbìnrin rẹ ti kú èyí ṣe tí ìwọ sì fi ń yọ olùkọ́ni lẹ́nu.
If you are the impatient person, what will you say?
tó bá jẹ́wọ́ ni aláìní sùúrù Jáírù yẹn kí ló máa sọ.
What is even wrong with that Jesus?
ó tán o ẹ̀rí Jésù ó ti
You
gbé láti
just
pé o.
they be behaving like with arrogance.
ẹ̀rí ìgbéraga kò jẹ́ ọ sáré lọ bá mi ṣe títí tọmọ mi fi kú.
There are so many protocols around them. They be doing as if they are
a
God.
máa bẹ̀ wọ́n bẹ̀ wọ́n a máa dúró bí ẹni páwọn lọ lọ́run.
Since all this while that I've been waiting,
àtẹ̀kọ́ tí mo ti sọ fún tí mo ti ń retí kó wá kò wá.
he was turning around like God.
ó rọra ń wẹ́sẹ̀ ńlẹ̀ ní kóun lọ́lọ́run.
Who
ó tún
touched
ṣe
me?
ta ló fọwọ́
Who
kàn
touched me?
ta ló fọwọ́ kàn.
Nonsense man.
oníjàkújàkú ẹ̀dá.
You know, may you not abuse your helper.
àdúrà mi ni pé o ò ní sọ̀rọ̀ sọ sí àwọn olórí
May
rẹ.
you not harm and hurt your helper.
àdúrà mi ni pé o ò ní ṣìwàwù o ò ní ṣe ohun tí ò dá sí olórí rẹ.
You know, if the man has done that and walked away, that delta would never have risen.
ká ní bí ó ṣe gbọ́gbọ́n lọ́mọ yẹn ti kó ti fìbínú lọ ó tán àná ìwà bá wa ṣe ẹ̀dẹ̀ bá wa ṣe ó ṣàdẹ̀ tí kó ojú yín ti mọ́ kó ti bínú kúrò ń bẹ̀ ọmọ yẹn ò bá má jíǹde.
If that situation that appears helpless remain calm.
ipò tó dàbí ẹni pé kò sọ́nà àbáyọ mọ́ yẹn ìwọ ṣáà ní sùúrù fara ẹ̀ balẹ̀.
Even Even that situation that appears frustrating, calm.
ìpele tó wà tó dàbí ẹni wípé gbogbo ẹ ti sú ẹyẹ farabalẹ̀.
The people that came to give that report, they were telling Jairus, all hope is lost, everything is finished, forget
àwọn
it,
tó
leave
mú
Jesus.
ìròyìn búburú yẹn wá ohun tí wọ́n ń sọ fún Jáírù ni pé kò sí retí mọ́dẹ̀ tí kú jẹ́ a máa lọ fi Jésù lẹ̀.
All these years that you have been with Jesus, did he solve your problem? You have been talking to him, you have been telling him about your problem, he did not answer you, he was answering other people. Leave Jesus alone and go away.
àtọ̀dúnmọ́dún tó ti jókòó ti Jésù ọ̀hún ó ti sọ̀ṣòro rẹ fún un kò ráyè tiẹ̀ táwọn ẹlòmíì ló ń dá sí i ó jẹ́ pátì kò jẹ́ a máa lọ.
In your presence,
níwájú rẹ ni wọ́n ń sọ.
another person with a smaller problem got his own miracle and he left your own, he was turning around.
wọ́n sọ fún ẹ pé ṣèbí ń ṣojú ẹ ẹni tí ṣòro ẹ tó tiẹ̀ ló dá sọ́rọ̀ ayé ẹ̀ ó gba ṣòro ó gba ọ̀nà àbáyọ sí ṣòro ẹ̀ títí ẹ ó jẹ́ kó bàjẹ́ tán.
That Jesus doesn't like you at all.
Jésù yẹn ò nífẹ̀ẹ́ jẹ́ a máa lọ lé filẹ̀.
Don't trouble him again, leave him alone.
kí lè jẹ́ àkọọ́lẹ̀ ká máa lọ tiwa.
But Jesus heard.
ṣùgbọ́n Jésù gbọ́ ohun tí wọ́n sọ.
Look at verse 36.
ẹsẹ̀ kẹrìndínlógójì.
As soon as Jesus heard the word that was spoken, he said,
àgbàgbọ́.
it appears all your colleagues have left your level totally. You are the only one left at that level. Be not afraid, only believe.
ó dàbí àwọn ẹlẹgbẹ́ rẹ ti lọ ṣáájú rẹ ìwọ nìkan ló wà nípele tó wà yìí má bẹ̀rù ṣáà gbàgbọ́.
Be not afraid and enter into